They laughed at him. Not once. Not twice. But every single day. The moment he walked into the room, eyes rolled. Smirks appeared. Whispers floated in the air. It was as if the universe had conspired to make him the joke of the world. But Arjun, he didn't flinch. He walked tall. Chin up. Shoulders back. Every time someone doubted him, he whispered to himself, "Act as if you are the best. No one is better than you." You see, Arjun wasn't born with talent. He didn't have money. He didn't have connections. All he had was a mirror he looked into every morning and a voice inside his head that repeated, "Why not you?" From a tiny town where dreams were considered too big for reality, Arjun dared to dream anyway. He wanted to be a world-class speaker. The kind that moves millions, changes lives, and stands on the grandest stages. But there was just one problem: he stuttered. Badly. When he spoke, words collided. Sentences collapsed. And laughter followed. Still, he practiced. In the bathroom mirror. At bus stops. In crowded streets. Every night under the stars, he'd speak to the wind. "I will be great. I am already great. The world just doesn't know it yet." They said he was delusional. But as the saying goes, first they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, and then you win. He didn't wait for validation. He gave himself permission to believe. While others went out partying, Arjun watched TED Talks and mimicked the greats. When they slept, he read biographies of leaders and legends. He didn't envy success, he studied it. Act as if you are the best, he told himself every time fear crept in. Not because you want to fool the world, but because you're training yourself to become it. Years passed. The laughs grew quieter. The stutter became a whisper, then a memory. His voice found rhythm. His eyes found focus. But even then, life had one more test. An open mic competition was announced, national level. Thousands would attend. The prize wasn't money, it was respect. A spotlight that could launch careers. His heart thundered. Maybe this is it, he thought. The night before the event, he was told he didn't belong. By his own mentor. "You're not ready, Arjun. There are bigger names. Better voices. Stay back this time." That night, he didn't sleep. He stood alone on a rooftop and screamed into the sky, "Why not me?" And the wind replied in silence. But he already had the answer. "If you doubt me, watch me. If you push me down, I'll rise higher. If you say I can't, I will. Because I've already been the worst. Now it's time to be the best." The next morning, he walked onto that stage. Nervous? Yes. Afraid? Absolutely. But he wore confidence like a crown. He opened with silence. A pause so powerful, the entire room leaned in. And then he spoke. Not loud. Not fast. But with so much belief, it was contagious. He shared his story. The pain. The stutter. The laughs. The rooftop. The wind. And that one line, his lifeline. Act as if you are the best. No one is better than you. By the time he finished, there was no applause. Just stunned silence. Then, a standing ovation. They didn't clap for a speaker. They clapped for a warrior. For a reminder that greatness isn't born, it's earned. That self-belief is louder than any applause. That the world respects those who respect themselves first. Confidence isn't walking into a room thinking you're better than everyone. It's walking in not needing to compare at all. From that stage, Arjun's journey ignited. More speeches. More stages. His videos went viral. People connected with him because he didn't speak to them, he spoke for them. The bullied. The doubted. The fearful. The silent dreamers. They all saw a reflection of themselves in him. He started coaching others, not just how to speak, but how to believe. His workshops weren't about public speaking. They were about public becoming. One of his favorite exercises? He'd hand people a mirror and say, "Look into it." Say out loud, "I am the best. No one is better than me." Say it until the mirror starts to believe it too. At first, they'd laugh. Then cry. Then change. Because something magical happens when you stop waiting for the world to choose you and choose yourself instead. One of his final interviews on a global stage was asked, "What changed your life?" He didn't blink. "I stopped asking for permission. I started acting like the best. And eventually, I became it." You don't need to be the best to start. But if you start acting like the best, one day, you'll forget you weren't. Today, people remember Arjun not because he won trophies, but because he gave people permission to dream again. To believe in themselves, wildly and unapologetically. It's not about ego. It's about identity, he once said. You don't fake it to make it. You feel it to become it. So, to anyone watching this, sitting in the dark, questioning your worth, comparing yourself, doubting every breath, listen closely. You are not broken. You are becoming. And when in doubt, stand tall, look up, and tell the world with your walk, your eyes, your words. I act as if I'm the best. No one is better than me. And one day, you'll see it too.